The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Terence. That's the smartest thing.
You're a legendary promoter.
Like Benavidez. You.
He had one leg.
You gonna look like him with one leg.
He had one leg.
I'm gonna make you do the stanky leg. Now stop him. Y'all gonna say he was too weak.
On my life.
And he stayed at 147.
You would not stop
too long.
me. You would not stop me.
Okay. I'm gonna make you do the stanky leg. Stanky leg.
So apparently, Errol the Truth, Big Fish Spence Jr. gets dropped in sparring by Jose One Leg Benavidez. I mean, look, man. We always hear these sparring stories, and Errol Spence mentioned that prior to him fighting Crawford, of course. He mentioned that Benavidez, he pretty much beat the hell out of Benavidez in sparring. It was easy work for him in sparring. But let's see what Benavidez had to say.
I got a video a while back of the sparring Spence.
Yes, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
You remember? That's crazy.
I got that video. I haven't posted that video, but it's a good video. Not Terence Crawford's not the only one who drops Spence.
He said Terence Crawford not the only one that dropped Spence. I will tell you that much. Hey, what happened in that sparring session that nobody wants to talk about? See, in that time, Benavidez comes from a time where guys don't really talk about the sparring sessions like that, right? They don't really talk about it, you know. Guys like Shakur, these younger guys kind of broke that code, and now you hear everything about sparring all of a sudden. But guys like Spence and Benavidez, you may not, man, you know, you may hear something from somebody else about it. You know, Spence, he actually, now that I think about it, Spence's whole claim to fame was a sparring story with Floyd Mayweather. So I guess that kind of broke it a little bit, and then that was a way to kind of get the more quiet guys out there, because Spence wasn't really rocking the mic at that time. He was just the guy that's going to grab his lunchbox, go to work. You know what I'm saying? And do the damn thing. But yeah, that's a way to kind of get fighters there. Oh, yeah, he beat up on Floyd in sparring. Oh, who is this guy? Oh, okay, he's Errol Spence. He's from Texas. Oh, boom. You know what I'm saying? But Benavidez, apparently he has a sparring video of him dropping Errol Spence Jr. Now, is Benavidez going to post it? I don't think so. I don't think Benavidez is going to do it. If Errol Spence Jr. himself comes out and says something, I think that he will, right? But I don't think Errol Spence Jr. probably not even on that type of time. Benavidez heard what Spence had to say about him, right? Spence said he got one leg, and they was making fun of Benavidez and shit, right? Benavidez could have posted a clip of him dropping Spence then. He didn't do it. So do he got this clip? I don't know, right? It don't seem like, based off his energy, I don't see why he would have to lie, right? Take for what you will. But the other Benavidez seemed to be interested in the fight with Terence Bud Crawford if Crawford can't get Canelo. And it's not looking like Terence Bud Crawford is going to be getting Canelo. It's looking like Canelo's going to be fighting Jaime Munguia. That fight is actually in the works, people. Yeah, according to Pro Boxing TV, right? It's actually in the works. Yeah. So Crawford fighting Canelo is looking further and further from a reality. Further and further from a possibility. It's just not looking like it's gonna happen.
If you're a warrior, you're gonna fall and get back up. Just how I fell and got back up. I have rods in my legs. They told me I was never gonna walk again. The doctors specifically told me that I was never gonna walk again. You know what I told him? I told him to go fuck himself. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and if I want to be in the ring again, I'm gonna be in the ring, and that's what I did. That's when I fought Crawford. After that.
Dude, I did not tell you guys he's the guy you call when there's trouble. You know what I'm saying? You need some help, you call a guy like Jose. You know what I'm saying? He's about the shits. You know what I'm saying? He got to ride his leg. Doctor said, man, you ain't going to be able to walk again. You ain't going to be able to, let alone be able to fight. He said, fuck that. I'm going to do it any damn way. Next thing you know, he's fighting Terence Crawford, right? Now, apparently, little big bro, right? Big little bro, the younger brother, Jose Benavidez, has this to say about Terence Crawford. Now, as we know, Crawford and Jose had a fight some years ago. Heated rivalry. Crawford ended up stopping him late in the fight. Great fight, right? But Yeah. Big Bro said this about Terence Crawford now.
Because he's calling out Canelo at 168. You're a 168 fighter. And I know it sounds crazy, but if he were to like turn around and be like, "Hey, yeah, I'll fight David."
Oh yeah, it'd be dope. I have a lot of respect for Terence Crawford, and just because I want to fight, if we would fight, doesn't mean we have hard feelings for each other. He's definitely a great fighter. I'd love to fight him.
That'd be crazy, man. Just the size difference wise, and just like seeing how like him being at 147 wanting to go up and fight at 168. Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah. To be honest, I would love to see him fight Charlo,
Yeah.
Terence Crawford, the one at 154. That would be a great fight, and hopefully get it made. Because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of boxing, and those are fights I want to see.
So it wasn't nothing like no animosity like some people may try to make it seem. It wasn't nothing like, oh man, I'm gonna beat his little ass and beat my brother. Nah, it was like, man, I respect dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a bad motherfucker. I love to fight him. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no pressure, nothing like that, right? It's unrealistic. I mean, it wouldn't even. Okay, we were getting carried away. Okay, we're getting carried away with this whole Crawford's fighting at 68 thing. Okay, Canelo Alvarez is a guy I say he could fight. A guy like that, a guy that's 5'7", right? A guy like 5'7" with a 70-inch reach, a 5'8" guy. Crawford could buy a deal with that. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is Canelo's a sturdier, heavier guy. However, Crawford makes up for his lack of weight with his speed and agility. So it balances itself out. But now when we're talking about a giant dude that should be a cruiserweight / light heavyweight in David Benavidez, that's just not really practical. Okay, it just doesn't make any sense. And that was my first time actually hearing this, and it wasn't nothing like they said it was. You know, he just said that would be dope. You know, it's a cool. You know, I respect Bud, whatever. You know, it ain't no beef or nothing like that. But you know, I love to fight him because you know I'm a fan of the sport. You know, but I would like to see him fight Jamel. So I don't know, man. I think Crawford should go after the Jamel fight, even though that fight probably lost a lot of luster since Jamel got his belts taken away from him. So yeah, man. Apparently Errol Spence got dropped in sparring. We haven't heard nothing from the big fish. Actually, Derek James came out recently and said that it wasn't the weight that was the issue with Errol Spence Jr. So let's nip that in the bud, folks. But yeah, man, we got the Benavidez Andrade fight coming up, and then of course we got the Charlo Benavidez on the undercard. Should be a great event. What's next? We waiting for Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Bud Crawford to settle the score once and for all. We haven't heard anything about it, but we have seen that Prime Video is with PBC. Put it on the screen for you. Yes, so they are making the transition over to Amazon Prime Video. So yeah, be on the lookout for that soon, man. We go wait to the word of when this rematch with Terence Crawford and Errol Spence goes down. Be on the lookout for the fight this weekend. Tell me who you guys got winning. Like, subscribe, hide your boy. Peace out.